I'm not sure, because it fluctuates. 10 years ago, it was about $3,000. I'm not sure what it is now.
So even if it doubled, it's 6,000.
More or less, I would say. It's probably a little bit higher than that,
Put
but
that in
yeah.
our budget, so we don't come into a $162,000 fix.
We did allocate some money for a maintenance program, but we, only for one plant. We're allowed to do one plant per year.
We've got some, there's some dollars budgeted, and saying that, I mean, there's other things, council, I mean, there's a lot, I mean, more, like I said, some of the stuff is really interesting as far as I'm concerned, but it is, again, it runs into a money situation. It really
It's just
does.
concerning that we just got into the budget, we're not even, 2 days into the budget? Not even, 2 days, no, 1 day, because it was a weekend, we're 1 day into the budget, and now we're already discussing about 162,000. You know,
Mayor, I have a comment.
Councilman,
Okay.
Councilwoman Rodriguez.
I just have a comment for this. I think that we should go ahead and move forward with this. Our citizens need good drinking water, and by the looks of the picture, I don't think anybody should be drinking water of that source there. But what we need to do is be proactive moving forward. Like you said, that well was fixed 8 years ago, and in the 8 years, we're gonna pay $162,000. It has to get done. The prices are not gonna go down anytime soon, and I don't think the people should wait on a good deal. This is water that we all use, anybody of the city services use the water, and we need to give them good service. With that being said, we need to look in the future, and actually by next year, is put in a maintenance program. So we don't spend $162,000 and budget in the $6,000 maintenance, or whatever it may cost, to make sure that we start maintaining our wells as we fix them, so we can get more life out of them. That's all I gotta say.
Certainly couldn't agree more. We need to think about that too as we go to adjust our budget next year, because that takes money's gotta be funded from somewhere. So, very good point. And I know the city does have a maintenance program, but I think what we're talking about is a little bit more robust program to take that to the next level. So, very good point. All right, with that, folks, we've discussed this. On the table is up to 162,700, no more than. Give Fred the ability to make that decision to go ahead and get this fixed. We do have a motion and a second. We've discussed it. I'm calling for a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Councilman Leon?
Aye.
Councilman Goodyear? Please raise your hand. Vote, motion passes unanimously. All right, folks, we've discussed item 9, executive session. We're not holding it. So we'll move on to item 10, discuss and consideration, which that's not an item either in regards to the executive session. Item 11, staff reports. We have our plethora of reports back there, starting with page 91. Council, there's a lot of pictures in there. Hector, if there's anything you'd like to comment on, there's a lot of good data there, so turn it over to you.
Yeah, Mayor, Council, I some of the reports I've had in prior agendas. We did add a section to this, and it's sections related to code enforcement, animal control, and building permits. And so you see the pictures, some of those pictures are related to high weeds. And from our perspective, as best we can, all we're trying to do is hopefully, get some compliance, and we try to do our part to encourage people to comply with the city code. And so some of these really have been compliant. Actually, some of the folks have worked with us, and we're out actually, asking for some of these problem properties that we're trying to address. I believe we just had 123 Vinton work is in progress. It's almost complete, Hector?
I believe so, yes. It's almost complete, about 9% there.
And so you see that picture, you see that, and I think we cleared that property off of Llama Street?
Llamas and Sanchez.
So those two properties, and what we're trying to do with that, council, is once a month on a Friday, clear a piece of property that we've issued citations to, that have received notices, and Bobby has been helpful with preparing liens for these properties. We're not touching structures, as you can see with some of that, so it's just cutting and taking care of some of the high weeds and the material. Some of the material is left to clear that out, trees if need be. So
Mayor.
anyway, that's what I got.
And this picture, doesn't somebody live in this house?
What page?
157? It looks like James's. 157? Because I thought we were doing properties like that nobody was there and that we're not able to make contact with.
We are,
I think she's a school teacher.
Yeah, I think that there was some, I think they're showing a before and after. So if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but somebody lives there.
where's one?
Right, you could be.
So I thought we were going after the houses where we weren't like getting no contact from, and that was the last resort.
We're doing.
But if they live there, I'm sure they'll answer the door.
I'm trying to understand.
That one just showed complaint, the before and the after.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
complaints.
yeah, after you
Okay.
make
Do
contact.
we ever go to that one house on, where we had that motorhome on?
The RV, I think, yes, we have.
Do we
Yes.
clean it?
I don't know if he's gonna be, I know, I need to get an update from
Cause
him.
I brought it up last
I know you
year.
did. I know you did. And yes, we've gone out there, I don't know if they can,
Okay.
but we'll check into it. That's all I have.
Council, do you have any other questions regarding, staff report?
No, but I would like to thank the city for cleaning behind the alley on Margaret Drive, where those kids walked through. That was great, thank you, and the district appreciates it.
Yeah, cause a lot of kids walk through there and they finally cleaned up. It was really nice.
Snakes as well.
Good.
So,
All right, any questions on the September bills? Madam Clerk.
This is not compliance, this is
Any questions on bills, September? All right, hearing none, general announcements?
somebody lives there.
Just came out this weekend, council.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about that.
Everybody, Crystal's got, your packet, Crystal, is that correct?
Yes,
Everybody that's going?
I do have packets for everyone. It does include your tickets, your wristbands for, Republic's event, a bunch of luncheons that I RSVP'd you guys for. The only thing I will need you guys to come into tomorrow is to sign for your checks. That's it. That'll be with finance across the street.
All right, good.
Council, the county is currently working on the board.
Hold our boss, let's get away. During lunch, whenever you have it.
County is working on the board. You can get a little bit on the, you may get some complaints, on this board. County's, looking at connecting to, on Business 35, they're working on the board of Camino Real. I don't know if y'all seen, there's turned some dirt there, but they're looking at doing that, and.
Next week, they'll be tying into our 8-inch water line, which, what that says is, we're gonna have to shut down services to about 150 residents.
Have you put that in the social media?
Not yet, because we asked for a 48-hour prior notice, so we can put it out on social media. Now, unless,
I think that we should start doing it now.
Well, the thing is,
we don't know
And we
when.
just put a date.
I don't have a date.
Next week, you may be having your water shut off. We will get back with you with the date. We gotta get these people informed, because if they do not give us a 48-hour notice, then that's when we get the calls, and then that's when we call you, and that's when we don't stop calling you.
And we also hold the right to delay them in case they do not give us a 48-hour notice. We have the power to delay them, delay the installation.
I would just say the sooner that we do know that they're gonna be cutting it off next week, put it on our social media, put it in the newspaper. Hey, the water's gonna get cut off to 150 people. That's a lot of people.
It is.
They may be sick, some may be at home that need that water. We need to prepare them now.
Should I state the area? Anything past, let me see, Fields Road, all the way up to Ready Mix, and all of Horizon West and Wildcat.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And what about the stack? Are they gonna be without water?
I believe no.
No?
Um,
You're tied onto
Oh, they're just so
There,
powerful,
let me
they have
see.
everything. So stack won't be without water?
Ready, set? They're gonna be shut down too? Yes, that will be
Yeah, we
shut
need to
down.
let them know too.
And,
Expect that they have there also an alternative water supply, am I correct?
they,
Yes.
Second, yeah.
okay, so the projection is 8 to 10 hours.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. They're hoping that they won't use all that, but they're asking for 8 to 10 hours. So that's a very long
They're
time.
taking that long with that little project here, they're gonna take.
Yeah.
I just wanna make sure the council was aware. I don't know if you, did you pass them a calendar of?
No, sir.
Oh, man, I don't know what I did with the calendar. We're trying to get a calendar out to, do you have it, Brown? I think Brown has a copy.
But that one's not the updated one.
Anyway, it's.
It's on our social media right now.
It'll be on social media, trying to keep up with events. The Hispanic Heritage again is on, the eighth and ninth?
This Saturday.
Eighth and ninth. We also have, what is the other events we have?
We have National Night Out tomorrow, and then y'all will be out at TML, and then Saturday and Sunday is Hispanic Heritage. Later on down the line, we have the, First Responders Day, National First Responders Day, and then after that, we will be giving away candy here at the City Hall as well as the Annex Building.
Is the
for
National
Halloween.
Night Out posted on the social media
Yes.
page?
And, the homecoming parade is Thursday at
Yes,
5:30. So
correct.
sign up to ride the float. Council members, we all get there looking for it.
We're driving back.
Cause we're in the parade, we're the homecoming
So
choir.
that we have to represent. So whatever sacrifice we have to do, that.
Cameras, you guys got the
Be
way
sure to
down?
wave at me.
Yeah.
It's only 45 minutes.
So,
All right, what else we got,
I
Fred?
think that's,
Any council, anybody else?
It's gonna be you and him, Bianca.
It is. All right, I'm not gonna exclusively allow you to make the motion, but he's first with it, so. Motion to adjourn, Councilman Leal, second, Councilwoman Hernandez, all in favor?
Aye.